If ever I had a video, would you dance in it? Would you dance? The mystery of a speeding car. London loves. Mystery of
Good morning. I am at Preston train station. I am an hour early, which if you know me will not come as a surprise to any of you. And I am just sat on platform 4. It's pretty noisy. I am awaiting my train to go to London to see Toby. Yay! I've also got loads to fill you in on because the last time I filmed a video was about 6 months ago. So a fair amount has happened. Stuff that may very well be only interesting to me and a select few other people. But as I said, doing this to stop myself going insane. So, yeah, wait and see if you're interested or not. You'll have to watch to see. So this is it, folks. This is Travelodge, London Euston. Just to give you an idea, that's Euston Station. You literally come down those steps over there, and there's Travelodge. I have arrived. I am in my room. All my crabs everywhere. And I just thought, before I get into being in town and seeing Toby and all the other stuff I'm doing while I'm here, I would give you a little catch up because it's been 6 months since I did my last video. So, in the last 6 months, I've gone back to work. Yay! Full time at YMCA. We managed to squeeze a few gigs in. I didn't mention it in my last video, but for those of you that don't know, I'm a singer in a party trio called Trident and a duo called Rock and Soul. And we've managed to squeeze a few gigs in, mainly for the Partington group, who are it's a holiday park up here, and they're fantastic to work for and with. And then we've had a little pause because restrictions have been extended, but we've got lots of weddings and parties and the such like coming up in the middle and the latter part of the year. Fingers crossed Corona doesn't bugger it up for us. So I have been, the weight loss thing that I was talking about, I've been working with the team at NHS Blackpool and I have lost 2.5 stone. So far, using these tablets called Orlistat, which basically absorb 1/3 of the fat in everything that you eat, but you can't eat anything that's over 5% fat, and it doesn't distinguish between good fats and bad fats. So you basically have to be really aware of anything that you're putting in your mouth, which is, you know, not been something I've bothered about for most of my life. So yeah, I'm 2.5 stone down and I'm being referred for bariatric surgery. So I don't really know too much about what that's going to entail yet, or which surgery. Sorry, my hair's gemmeting. But I don't really know what it's going to involve too much yet. I get a decision as to whether or not I can get it in the NHS in about 2 weeks. And then we'll see where we go from there. Whilst we've had furlough, I have watched loads of pretty dire found footage films, including the Bad Ben series, which I'm absolutely going to talk about, because this guy, Nigel Buck, made them for about £300. He's made 9 films in something like 3 years, which is pretty much the speed that porn's made at. So it gives you an idea of the quality. And he is naked in one of the episodes. I don't think I should be encouraging you to watch that. But, so I've got lots of things to do, none of which I'm going to do in this video, because this video is about me nipping to London to see the child. I'm off to see, everybody's talking about Jamie tonight. Tomorrow I'm going to the Warner Brothers studio tour, the Harry Potter tour, and then Tuesday I'm going to go and see Six before I get on the train to come back home on Wednesday morning at 5:30. Because if you get on the train at 5:30, it's about 30 quid. If you get on a train at like 6 o'clock, it's £190,000 to do the exact same trip. So, you know, getting up early. At Euston Underground, on my way to see the boy. Okay, I have two questions. Number one, why is it so fucking hot down here? And seriously roasting, why is it so flaming hot down here? Second question, why have I just seen so many people wearing sunglasses on the underground? Yamas. Okay, I'm heading into the theatre, up an absolute ton of stairs, because I've got no money, so I had to buy a crap ticket in the gods. Oh my god, I may pass out before I get to the top. I think I'm at the top. Yeah. Right, seriously, there are too many stairs, and I have not yet recovered. Because now I get to go down some stairs. Shit, that's a big stair. I'm very excited. I appear to be sat next to the follow spot operator. That's quite exciting. And I'm going to watch everyone's talking about Jamie. And if you haven't seen the show, you absolutely should. Because it's brilliant. And Toby is hopefully going to be in it one day, and then I can have free tickets and meet all the drag queens. I am absolutely fuming. It's throwing it down outside, and I'm walking along with my £5 mug that I bought with Jamie on it because I'm a bit of a merchandise whore, and they've given it me in a paper bag, and the paper bag has just collapsed and it's smashed all over the floor. I'm very sad. I'm just heading back to my hotel room, and I've got to be quiet because people might be asleep. But this corridor is creepy as all hell. Look, it goes on forever. Two little twins appear at the end of there. I am running back to my room. Not even kidding. So it's about 1 a.m. and I am really awake. I'm really struggling in terms of food I can eat whilst I'm down here in London. Toby and I went out and ate at Andy's Taverna, which is a Greek restaurant, and it was beautiful food, about 3 o'clock this afternoon. And since then, like, the only place that was open on the way home was Burger King. So there's nothing there that's like less than 5% fat. So I ate nothing. I've come home and there was some I've come hotel and there was some Kit Kats, some 2-finger Kit Kats, and I've eaten all those, which is unusual for me because I've not really had a lot of chocolate. I'm really struggling. I'm hoping there's going to be somewhere I can get a decent breakfast tomorrow because I'm starving. But being on these Orlistat tablets and having to be really aware of everything I'm eating, like, I've not booked the hotel breakfast here because that all looked like it was fried or food that I couldn't eat, and I didn't want to pay £9 for food that I couldn't eat. But it's like 1 a.m. now and I'm really hungry. I mean, it probably doesn't help that I'm also half a bottle of Gordon's gin in. I can't believe I've drunk half a bottle of Gordon's gin. See you later. Bye. Good morning. I am waiting for the bus to go to Harry Potter World. I've got my golden caramel iced latte, which is lush, and they'll do it for you with skinny milk. I recommend these, they're really good. And most of my lot will know I'm a bit of a coffee snob, so Costa, I don't even like Starbucks, Costa will do. This is really cool. We're going to Harry Potter World and the screens on the bus are showing Harry Potter. This is awesome. I'm well impressed with this. Today's day in London sees us at the Warner Brothers making of Harry Potter studio. Very exciting. So I'm going to go in, see what it's all about, hopefully buy some merch, and yeah, very excited about this. And also, don't tell my goddaughter because she'll murder me that I've not brought her. So, I managed to find something delicious that I can eat in the cafeteria at Harry Potter tour whilst I'm waiting to go in. It's like a superfood salad. It's like quinoa and edamame beans, beetroot, that kind of thing. It's actually really nice, and it was only £8, which for a place like this is fairly reasonable. I also thought I'd show you these tablets that I'm taking, which are the Orlistat that I mentioned earlier. Little blue tablet, with everything that you eat. So I'm about to take one now. And it absorbs a third of the fat in everything that you eat. But if you eat anything that's like over 5% fat per 100 grams, you get really bad side effects like loose stools, there's no nicer way of saying that, or really bad stomach cramps. It's unpleasant. So you've got to be really, really careful what you eat, because even if you think, oh, I'll eat a pizza and not take a tablet, the stuff stays in your system for like 2 weeks. So you can't get away with it. So this is my one over the salad. This is my tablet. I'm going to take it now. I will be going in 10 minutes to see the tour. Very excited. The only thing I can think of is, oh, it's like being back in Florida. Oh dear. So we're in Pizza Express. I've just had one of their low-fat wholemeal pizza things, and then I've discovered they do tiny cake for people on a diet. So I'm having tiny cake, and I've encouraged Toby to also have tiny cake. Are you impressed with your tiny cake, Toby?
Yes, it's very nice.
Toby's not on a diet, he's just supporting me. Tiny cake for people on the diet, Pizza Express. I just wanted to put this on video because I'm really, really excited. It sounds really stupid, but I've just bought a top. Well, not just. When I was at Warner Brothers Studios today, I bought a top, and it was an XXL. Now, normally, XXL, I'd be thinking, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to get in that. And I was really excited to try it on earlier, and that it actually fit me, and I could actually like go out and wear it tomorrow. I'm just having a bit of a joy moment, to be honest. I'm really excited. And I know for a lot of people it will mean nothing, but if you're a bigger girl, whenever you go to places like and you buy merchandise clothes, or you look at the merchandise clothes and you always think, oh, that's really nice, but I'll never actually be able to wear it. And if nothing else, it's sort of a massive encouragement to carry on with the way that I'm doing things and head towards the surgery. So I just thought I'd share that with you. And I'm going to go back to watching Drag Race now. I am in the View Cinema in Leicester Square. I am the only person in here, which is quite exciting. And I'm in a recliner seat. Look at my little legs. Look at my little leggies. But this is quite groovy. There's one of these in Preston as well. So just killing some time. There's a lot of football hooligans on Leicester Square, so figured I didn't want to spend any more time with them than I had to. Anyway, I better turn this off now because I'll get in trouble. So today is my last day in the big city, just waiting to meet the child. I'm stood outside the UEFA fan zone because it's England v Germany tonight. There's been a million rounds of the German bomber song that I don't really get. And yeah, they were all meeting up, all bar one, and then coming here to chant some more for another 3 hours before the match. So yeah, I'm just waiting for Toby to arrive, and I've had to buy a jacket from M&M World because it's throwing it down, and there were no clothes shops anywhere near that weren't like Burberry. So bought a jacket from M&M World. Quite excited that it fits because merchy type stuff doesn't normally fit me. So that's 2 wins I've had. I've had the M&M World jacket and the top from Harry Potter World. So I've had what they call a non-scale victories. So I'm quite pleased about that. But the child should be here soon, and I'm scared of the football people, so I'm gonna go. I'm being a complete saddo. Stood outside the Black Widow premiere. It's been not particularly, I've not known who most of the celebrities are. I knew who Keith Lemon was. I don't think that makes me cool. Florence Pugh was here, but I couldn't really see her. So I'm going to go and actually watch people perform in a show. But it was quite groovy to be stood outside a film premiere. Yeah, so it was all right. Well, I am at the Lyric Theatre for my last theatre show of the week. And it is a fabulous 6. Just point you down there, you can see the stage. I don't know who the cast is going to be. I have hopes. I definitely want to see Courtney. I definitely want to see JJ. So hopefully, but I will try and pop a bit of the MegaSix in at the end so you can see if all my dreams came true. Social distancing looks really good. Same as the other theatres, really, really impressive. So, this is what they call an extreme side view. I will show you what they mean. If I stay seated in my chair, that's what I can see of the stage. But there's nobody behind me, so chances are I'm just going to stand up for the majority of the show, and then I should be able to see pretty much everything. So that's quite exciting. Well, folks, I've just landed home after a great few days in London. It was really good to see Toby, and I'm sorry that the light's really dim, but I'm into my ambient lighting. So, yeah, the shows were great. The seeing Toby was great. Finally managed to find some food I could eat, so I could stop complaining about that. And I will keep you updated. Next video, I think, is going to be a review of the Bad Ben films as mentioned in this video. So we'll start with the found footage horror stuff. And apart from that, I will continue to amble through life as a funny kind of grown-up. See you later.
Sunshine, you are my sunshine.